Hey there, so today we have another review. This is from Nectar Hard Seltzer. So I've already reviewed their product before, and it came in a 12 pack. And I mentioned that I like these two flavors specifically, and they sent me a package with specifically these two flavors. So highlight, no longer 12 pack, well, they're doing 12 packs, but they are also doing 6 packs of the specific flavors that you can enjoy, and that is absolutely fantastic. So I'm gonna crack one right here. I told you guys to get some lychee. Go to your Asian supermarket, get some lychee, because that stuff's tasty. And that's tasty too. That's my childhood right there. I remember going to the Chinese supermarket, real stinky. You got all this stuff, the crabs out there hanging out, fish, whatever. But thankfully part of it was a bakery section. And they had this chilled drink. It's probably with simple syrup, a little bit of canned lychee, shaken ice, boom. It's like a little sweet kind of pulpy, slushy, sweet, fruity, slightly tart, kind of pretty healthy too, probably, you know, lychee drink. And that is absolutely fantastic. Oh, what a taste. Shout out to Nectar. You can check them out on Instagram. They're crushing it. They're doing pop-ups and selling the product everywhere. And it's really cool to see a alcoholic beverage product, you know, being supported by, you know, Asian people. That's absolutely awesome. And that's something weird to talk about because as someone who grew up in mostly Jewish white neighborhood, I mean, a lot of Asian people too, but specifically my friends are like white and Jewish mostly, and race was never really much of a thing for me. You know, like I never clicked with the Asian group of like people at my school, and just like that's sort of my background, and didn't really like get to face much adversity, thankfully, and just, you know, fit in quite well, which is quite nice. But growing up as an adult, not that I necessarily faced like discrimination within the industry. I've certainly faced, well, in my lifetime, I've probably faced like some amount of discrimination, but like inclusivity in craft beer and also like the alcohol market, like something I like notice and think about these days because like I face it myself, and that's just really awesome to support a brand that is, you know, comes from an Asian background, and you know that goes to supporting my brother who, you know, owns bars in Brooklyn now and is an Asian bar owner, which is not a thing. And hell, I remember growing up. I still remember going, and it's still within my experience. I mean, the amount of like service industry people I see, not only the craft beer industry, but also restaurant industry. It's like so little diversity for Asian Americans. So really cool, really cool. And like, even goes to stories like, hey, do I recognize you? I was like, hey, listen, when was the last time you saw an Asian person working at a brewery? Because I know myself, I can probably remember like less than 5 or something like that. It's so if you recognize me, then probably I'm the person you're thinking of, right? Like super rare. So shout out to Nectar. Support local, support diversity. Really cool that this comes from like an Asian background, you know, especially flavors that like I'm familiar with. So that's tasty, lychee. So thank you so much, Nectar. That's awesome. Thought I'd share just a little bit more for you guys because I've reviewed this product already, but so tasty. 4.7%. If you're in market, get some. It's just delicious hard seltzer. And like you get to try fun flavors that like Bud and White Claw and Truly aren't doing. Delicious stuff. Cheers. Thank you.